we're stuck in this lopsided zigzagging back and forth with our mechanical systems that's keeping us stuck on fossil fuels. If your furnace dies, you don't need a new cooling system, so there's not a hugely compelling reason to get a heat pump. You just buy a new furnace if your AC is fine, and then you've got your heating and your cooling. If your AC dies, you don't necessarily think, oh, I need to switch to a heat pump, because you don't need a new heating system. Your furnace is fine. So you just buy a new air conditioner. And then 5 years later, when your furnace dies, well, you've got a pretty much brand new air conditioner. So then 5 years later, if your furnace dies, you don't need a heat pump because you don't need cooling because your AC is only 5 years old. So how do we get out of this? Focus on replacing the air conditioner. For those of you with a relatively new furnace, you might want to keep that furnace until it dies or until it's close to the end of its life, because you've maybe just paid good money for that furnace. But if your air conditioner is near the end of its life, you can replace it with a heat pump and have a hybrid system for a while. So your heat pump will take on the cooling, and it'll be super efficient in the summertime. And then it can do much of your heating until a certain set point where your furnace will kick in. And then when you decide it's time to KO the furnace, you don't have to buy a new furnace. Your heat pump, if you buy a cold climate heat pump, is capable of doing all of your heating and taking over for the heating season as well. So that's the trick. Read the article. Get electric or stay electric, my friends. Be well.